Wakey wakey everyone! It really doesn't take a lot of makeup to look great for school. I'm going to show you guys just how simple and quick it is to do the following looks. The natural beauty look, which is barely there and very minimal. The perfectly polished look, which is again very simple but gives a gorgeous natural glow, and a defined eye look. So I think these looks are pretty appropriate for school, and I did use mostly drugstore brands as well. Alright, so whether you wear makeup or not, especially if you have an oily complexion, it's quite a good idea to wear a primer. Why? Because it would help to keep your oiliness under control to prevent a shiny face, and also helps to minimize the appearance of large pores and also even out your skin tone as well. I actually didn't even start to get dark circles until university, so not every teen girl will need concealer. Instead, you can use your foundation to conceal the darkness. It's lighter, more hydrating, and can also be built up through layering, so it doesn't look as heavy. It's okay to use your fingers because the warmth of your fingers will help to melt the product down for a smoother finish. You won't always have time to clean your brushes in the morning, right? Because this is a very lightweight look, I'm only dabbing little hints of foundation on my imperfections, such as my blemishes, and also on the reddened areas, such as my nose and mouth. Foundation's consistency is lighter than concealer, so if you can afford it, do so and use foundation instead. The less makeup you wear, the better it is for your skin. Filling my brows in with a brow pencil helps to define my brows, which showcases my eyes better and makes my face smaller as well. Brows make all the difference to a girl's face, so if you can't, get them waxed or plucked by a professional because they would know what is best for your eye and face shape. You guys saw how veiny and icky my eyelids are, so by patting a little bit of foundation on it, it will cover up the dullness and brighten up my eyelids. Instead of eyeshadow, I'm just going to subtly highlight my eyes. So I'm dabbing a little of this cream shadow, concentrating on the ball of my eyelids and also on my brow bone. This will lift my eyes, making me look more awake, and the highlighted areas will reflect the light, making my eyes look more three-dimensional. If you don't want to wear very obvious eye makeup, one of my favorite makeup tricks is to simply dot the upper lash line with a liquid liner. It doesn't create a very solid line, but it creates an illusion of fuller lashes, hence darkening the lash line in the most natural way ever. The quickest and easiest way to lift, widen, and brighten your eyes is by curling your lashes and applying mascara. Applying a shimmery eyeshadow on the lower half of your lash line will create a doll-eyed effect. You can use a champagne color instead if you like. I just like using a light pink because it's more subtle. This is my favorite lip product right now. It soothes my lips whilst giving my lips the most gorgeous tint of color. It's perfect for school. So now this natural beauty look is complete. Great for if you're in a hurry or just feeling effortless. So for a more evened out skin tone and flawless look, we can apply a little bit more foundation. So one of my favorite ways to apply foundation is by rubbing between my fingertips and gently patting on my skin. Now remember, foundation is not supposed to mask your face, it's just supposed to even out the skin tone. I used to make the mistake of thinking the heavier my makeup, the more it would conceal, but it actually made the opposite effect. I looked older and it emphasized my flaws. A little healthy flush of color will bring out the beauty in every girl. So remember, the purpose of blush is to create a natural looking blush. So use a peach or apricot shade and blend upwards from the apples of your cheeks into the back of your cheekbones. The lighter the color, the easier it is to build up. To take the eyes further, I'm using a baby pink cream shadow to warm up my lids. It gives a soft girly touch to the eyes without looking too bold, and pink tends to make brown, blue, hazel, or green eyes pop. Now I'm layering this light highlight color into the inner third of my eyes to add in more light. So especially for school, I would keep the makeup very simple, so 2 colors would be enough for me, so it's quick and easy application. And I'm adding a little peach to the rest of my eyelids to give my complexion a healthier glow. But remember, you can always go for something a little more neutral like a light brown or a taupe. White glitter will create a little magic for the eyes, so not silver, white, because it's more subtle. So remember to blend it out for a more everyday look. Here I'm using a Q-tip to blend it out, and you can see just how it makes my eyes pop and how it looks really glossy and pretty. So here I'm upgrading my eyeliner to a solid thin line this time, and by keeping the line neat and thin, we're keeping the look neat and light. So I always recommend a good liquid liner instead of pencil because pencil tends to smear and smudge. Next, I can quickly set my foundation with a little powder so it doesn't slip and slide. And finally, on top of the rosy Vaseline, I'm applying a fuchsia lip tint over for fun, glossy tint lips. Lip tint is a little concentrated on its own, but when it's layered on top of Vaseline, it gives a younger and fresher look without drying out the lips. Now I can go ahead and do my hair, and this simple look for school is complete. So as you can tell, it doesn't take a lot of makeup to make a difference and look perfectly polished. The beauty of this look is its simplicity and its supernatural glow. If you're more comfortable with more defined eyes, you can use a brown pencil liner and you can smudge off the excess product so it tints the lash line. This prevents the eyes getting smudged afterwards. The more you smudge out the eyeliner, the softer your eyes will look. Alright, so we have the natural beauty look, which is barely there and very natural, and we also have the perfectly polished look, simplistic yet defined with a super beautiful glow and also defined eyes. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic year, and we shall talk very soon.